How are we today? I'm as fine as kind. Still hanging in there. I hope all y'all are doing okay. Oh, goodness sakes. Goodness sakes, goodness sakes. Come on tomorrow. Well, that's cool. I got one person and 3 likes. Oh, gosh, that's funny. Maybe you can see my screen right now. It says there's one person and 3 likes. And of course, it don't tell me who the. Oh, now it says 7 and 3. Damn, 7 and 4. Come on, somebody owes me 3 likes. What's up? Indoor 420. What's up? Dave James. What's up? My. Ah, you was the third like. There you go. What's up, Frank, Eddie, Margaret, everybody? Damn. Everybody's coming in. Bam, 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 bam. Well, I appreciate the likes. I really do. Now it's 6 and 8. 6 people, 8 likes. I like that. Oh, goodness. I got your bow hanging. I got your bow hanging. I'm doing just good. Yeah, I redid the. I had to get another set of heads for the mobile billboard here. We got a new set of heads for it. Hey, I got something to show y'all. Uh, just one of my things that I'm doing to kind of, I want to, once she gets on the road, we got to get attention, right? I'm going to put new LEDs around it. Them big, super bright LEDs. Well, of course, I haven't got a chance to put them up. That's going to take a couple of days. But I did do something today that will get a little attention. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see the one little add-on I did? It's more for getting attention, of the evening, when I'm sitting around trying to get people to come up. Well, I'll show you. Give me a minute here. I want to turn off the reflection that we're going to get. Oh, isn't she pretty? You gotta admit, she is pretty. And I wondered what I could do to make people, kind of notice her a little more. Now, I'm going to do the same thing in the back. Probably. I haven't done it yet. Damn, I let my old funnel out. Are you ready to see what I'm talking about? I'll show you. I'm ready to show you. What do you think? What do you think? Hey. uh, you can do all kinds of sort of stupid things with them. I haven't got it figured out yet, but you can sign the petition, you can do all kinds of things with them. And I thought, how cute. So yes, I spent a couple dollars getting the RV purdied up. You know what I mean? It's the one that got the check, so it deserves to have a little bit of money spent on her. But I thought that was pretty cool. Especially once I get it all figured out and can program right and all that other crap. Where are my glasses? Something I don't see. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to watch without glasses tonight. That's going to suck. Let me look up here. Hey, thank you. Let me go back and look at the comments here. Cool as fuck. Thank you. I think they look better down below than up by the visors, really. Personally, I think. Thank you, John. Oh well, you don't want them. You don't want them on while you're driving down the road anyway. But I can be parked on the side of the road and they can flash red or blue. They can't do a damn thing about it. My LEDs flash red and blue all the time. You just can't have them on going down the road. Bag of burgers. There you go. I thought y'all might like that. That's pretty cool. Heck, if everything runs good and everything, and I stop bleeding money, I might get 2 more sets, one for that window and one for this window, just to sign the petition at 420gym.com or something, you know, more like a scrolling sign than the eyes. Oh yeah, well you can write anything, you can flip people off. I mean, you can program it to do all kinds of stuff with your phone. Nah. People think the engine was overheating and want to call the tow truck. Hey, I got other things coming. Like I say, there's some super bright LEDs going up and stuff like that. I've got these brand new LEDs. They're like you see on the storefronts. They're little strips of 3, and you see them 2 blocks away. You know. Anyhow, I've got a set of them commercial LEDs, and you're supposed to be able to hook them to your phone. They have beat to the music, change colors, all kinds of stuff. So I can't wait to get them on here. But that's going to take a day or two. Yeah, there was this John. There was this Eskimo guy, and he was having trouble with rubbers. Seems like he couldn't find one, you know, it'd be worth a darn. And he went to his doctor, and the doctor gave him this, you know, extra super duty lambskin Trojan top of the line condom, you know, and said, here, try this. He goes home that night. A couple of days he gets back to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, what happened? And he said, left nut went, right nut went, rubber went, pow! And he said, well, shit, that ain't no good. And he says, give me a minute. So he goes in the back room, and he gets a piece of garden hose. And he takes and he, you know, seals up, welds up the end of it, one end of it, and brings it to him and says, here, try this. And Esmo goes home. A couple of days later, he comes back, and the doctor says, well, how did it work? And he said, left nut go, right nut go, rubber go, pow! And he's like, man, I can't believe that. So he goes in the back and he gets him some titanium, and he makes a little capsule and he gives it to him and says, here, try this. He was surprised a couple of days later when the guy comes back in and he says, what happened? And he said, left nut go, rubber go, right nut go, pow! That was one of them dick jokes. I know it wasn't one of the best, but it was one of the only ones I could think of. Cheers. Yeehaw! Thank God I'm a country boy. And it was all right. I mean, you know, it was not the best, but not the worst neither. Okay. My boulder fell apart. That's the first. How about that well that bit the submarine in half and swallowed the seaman? Look away, I'm changing. There you go. Oh, goodness sakes, goodness sakes, goodness sakes. I'm excited about tomorrow. I got a real good feeling the good Lord's going to get me back running tomorrow. Road ready. And I know if it's time, that's exactly what will happen. Know why lane burn? Well, I have so far the last 3 nights. Rip off. What's tomorrow? The day the Cannebago gets running again, I hope. Tuesday. Heck, I don't know the date. Oh, it'd be such a blessing to hear this thing run for a half hour or hour. I'll happily go get a can of gas or 2 and pour in it. I'll happily pay for that. I want to hear her run and purr for a bit. And I think she's going to do good. Look, she's got a new set of eyes and all. Oh yeah, I need to get back on the road, definitely. But see, I'm only going to be on the road a day or two because I need to get off the road for a month or 2. Next week, I got to be where I'm going to be. It's going to get brutally bad here. Next week, highs are in like the 30s. Yeah. It don't get out of the 40s. Lows in the 17s and 20s and shit. Yeah, I gotta get closer and closer to my destination. Flip phone? No, why would I be on a flip phone? That's a weird question. No. Oh, you damn right I miss my showers, Dave. Thank you for worrying about that, though. It's not like I had people saying, hey, come by and take a shower, save $20. Not like I had people saying, hey, here's $20, go enjoy one on me. So I don't see why people say anything, one way or another. But people say and be how people want to be. I wish more people worried more about the petition than whether I've got a shower or not. That, to me, that's just crazy. But I mean, yeah, it's the truth. I miss the showers. No, I don't get a lot of donations. Oh, we do have a troll here, don't we? I thought it was a troll. Oh, I like some of the Beavis and Butthead, John. I like some of the Beavis and Butthead. If I got a lot of donations, I'd have a lot of things and a lot of money. The only reason I can fix the vehicle with the busted heads is not because you sent me anything or nothing, Dave, or anyone else. It's because the vehicle was hit and I got paid by an accident settlement. And instead of just going out and blowing the money like a druggie or someone could do, or, girls of the night and whatnot, I'm pinching every penny, getting the motorhome back into road ready, the engine. I could do the work by myself and save money, but I'd rather pay another guy to help me, so to help his family and all, you know. But don't you worry about me. I put my money every month into this mission. What do you put into it, Dave? You think I get all these donations and all? What have you put into it? See, that's the question. You want to put me down, make people think this, that, and the other, but, just another damn troll, I guess. I'd sure like to know where all these donations are. People that know me, they know I didn't. I could have set up a GoFundMe when Walmart said I had to sue them in a higher court, and I had no money and no donations or very little. That accident happened. The good Lord took care of me, and if not for that, I'd still be here. But you know what? I would set up a GoFundMe and I'd ask people for donations. But I wouldn't set up the GoFundMe until I found out how much money the insurance claim was going to pay. And I'm glad I didn't, because see, I would have felt bad if I'd made a few $100s towards the engine job and then got the $9,000. I would have felt bad, oh shit. And then people would say, oh, look what he did. That's why, see, go look at the GoFundMe. They're still trying to get me to hook it up to my bank account so I can get the $20 that's in it. And that's a GoFundMe I started 7 or 8 months ago. Someone finally donated to it after 6 months. And for the last month, GoFundMe, I can show you all the emails. Set up your bank withdrawal. Set up your immediate attention need none. Well, I'm not going to do it. Let them send the guys $20 back, like I said. I only ask when I need something. And the good Lord provides. They went to I like some of the Beavis and Butthead skits, John. Some of them is, yeah, but I think that about South Park and everything else. There's good and there's bad, some good and some kind of stupid. But I do have the Beavis and Butthead on TikTok. So it comes up every once in a while. Oh, I haven't seen the movie. With my tappets. What's a tappets? Oh, Michael, it's the same old bullshit, and you know where it all comes. No, but if you're in Wichita, Kansas, and you come by, I'll give you a little Jesus. If you're in Wichita, Kansas, and come by at Pawnee and 1500 Pawnee, I'll give you a little Jesus if you like. Come on by. Scan the petition. See, that's what this is all about, folks. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Not when I take a shower, how I take a shower, or none of that crap, or what's the inside of your RV look like, which is not an RV, it's a mobile billboard. I mean, people get on this stupid shit, which has nothing to do with what we're trying to do. And if people would care about this petition as much as some of them care about stupid shit, we could win. We could win. I mean, I just don't understand the stupid shit, you know? Now, if I was coming to a wedding, a black pepper, a get-together or something you threw, and I may not had a shower or something, I would expect you to be mean. But see, I wouldn't do that or nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't get a shower every day. I don't get a shower every week. It's $20 freaking. And people don't invite me to come over and take showers at their house, and I probably wouldn't accept, you know? So, but what the hell does it matter? There's plenty of people like me, truckers all over the world, that you take out, well, the truckers get a free shower. But back in the day, you know, I remember, you know, Dad's shaving in the sink and everything. You wash your pits and your cracks and you move on. So, you know, it's easy to put people down instead of help them up. And I don't understand people that want to put people down and stuff instead of just helping them up. Me, I turn my life around. I want to help people up. I don't want to put nobody down. I didn't say Jesus cussed. Uh, 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 uh. Stupid people's worrying about stupid things. Me, I'm worrying about everybody being able to get cannabis that wants it. I'm worried about our people sitting in jail rotting for having a plant that we can enjoy. And there's idiots there going, oh, I wonder when's the last time he took a bath. Well, I won't help him out and send him a couple dollars. I think he's getting all the donations in the world and all this other stupid shit. Absolutely, Snaps. We're supposed to help people up, not down. Yeah, why do they care if I got a shower or not? Are they wanting to, you know, get sexually involved or something? Why is it so important that, you know? That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that one. Hello, Eddie. You know a what when you see one? Who are you calling that? Probably social. Who are you calling the can't understand normal thinking? Hello, Eddie. What gets me is not too long ago, fucking people if they got a bath once a month, they was, you know, it was something. Look at the Amish. They all still share the same bath water once a week and stuff. But you know, hey, if I had an apartment, a house, and running hot water and stuff, hell yeah. I mean, shit. Look at all the diving I did. I love to clean off after diving and shit. I'd love to be able to take a shower. I wouldn't wash my hair every day. It ruins your hair. But I'd wash it every couple of days. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having a shower every day. But it's not feasible right now. But let me get parked and my water hooked up and my sewage hooked up and stuff, and boom, I have a shower. You know what? A beer sounds good. Hey, let's go get a beer. A beer sounds good. Should I go get a beer? I think a beer sounds good. Early celebration for tomorrow. No, I haven't seen a UFO. I'm sure they're UFOs, but they're not from outer space. They come out of the ocean and they're built by the Anunnaki and the fallen angels and stuff, or man with their technology out of ground. So yeah, I believe they are UFOs, but they're man. Well, they're of this planet. They're not from no other planet. I don't think. I don't think nobody can get through the firmament. The only way through the firmament is through the ocean. So if they are from another world, they came in through the ocean. Well, here, let me walk over here and grab a beer. I had to stop and read the comments. You know me. I'm not going to ignore the comments, or try not to ignore them. And I can't see them when I'm walking out there. Well, everybody's entitled to think what they want to. They could come from the other side of the ice wall for all you know. They could be a lot closer than you think. They could be just right on the other side of the ice wall. But then again, there's a lot of people don't believe there's an ice wall or nothing. You know what I mean? So I guess it's really what you believe or want to believe. Oh, the only one I care about watching me is the Father and the Son. And I know they're watching me. That's why I don't worry about anything else. I know they're watching me. How you doing? Yes, sir. Busy tonight. Like weed too? Boo? What's up, Boo?
Like your beer, dude.
Huh? Oh, well, thank you.
Are you with us here, Park?
Nah, no way.
He just holds the tile down.
No, I like your beer, dude.
Thank you.
How'd you grow?
Just don't touch it.
Why you gotta touch it or not?
No, I don't mean like that. And I don't trim it or nothing. I brush it out and do like that, whatever. That's it. I don't trim it. I don't touch it or nothing. You know, people say you trim it, it grows quicker and stuff. I don't know.
It don't grow quicker than trim.
Yeah.
One of the few, right? One of the few. Most people, when they don't have the right to walk out of your office,
Why don't you ask that?
right. The government's way of getting us to quit smoking. Keep raising the price of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Dude, I could quit in 24 years.
Oh, come on now. They barely raise the price of cigarettes or alcohol. But to have.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. For whom? Could be the person behind it needs to be new too.
Person. I mean what?
Could be the person behind the scanner that be renewed.
You heard that, YouTube, right? You hear what she told me? I need to be renewed.
No, I said the person behind the scanner.
Oh yeah, that was you.
Yeah, me. I was talking about myself. But if it works, right?
There you go. Hey, we'll see you later.
Hi.
Thank you, sir. Ah, tomatoes are growing good. That's cool. Elmer Fudd. No, I don't do a 6-pack. I got me a large Coors. Now, I may actually break all rules and drink tomorrow night, being 2 nights in a row, if this thing runs good, because I still want to do a 6-pack of Corona and a steak. But that's when I get out of town. When I get to Joplin or Springfield or, somewhere else, I'm going to have a 6-pack of Corona and a steak in celebration. So I hope that's day after tomorrow or something like that. Oh, I'm not celebrating too soon. I told you, my celebration is when I get to the next city and state and I put a few miles on her. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't plan on. And celebration will be a 6-pack of Corona and a nice, thick, juicy $25 steak. Oh, yeah. I will deserve it. I think I already deserve it, but I know once we get her running down the road and running right, I definitely deserve it. Why do you think the trolls do that and stuff, man? Why do you think that people do that? Why do you think people do that? I mean, I can understand if it's an employee at work and you're working with others. I mean, I could understand. But you hear these people that don't even know me. Some of them met me, some of them had, whatever. But we're hundreds of miles apart, and they're worried about stupid shit. Why? How's that help the petition? You know, if I met them and they were cool and whatnot, enough to know whether I stunk or whatnot, then that meant they bullshitted me about they liked the petition and what I'm doing, right? So now why all of a sudden they you know, no, we just had bad weather. Yeah, my hotspot's not on. Sorry though. Cheers. Whew. Yuck. Will you go around in circles? I mean, it's pretty stupid. Someone talk about showers and stuff instead of, hey, is it running? Hey, have you got it running? Hey, are you back on the road? Hey, how many people are on the petition? Hey, how can we help the, you know, those are the things that I need to hear and see. Charge your phone? Why charge it? There you go. Well, there's nothing I can do about it breaking up. Sorry, like I say, we're in bad weather. And that's whether you like it or not. That's what we got to put up with. I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. The hotspot's off. Now I can turn it on and off and see if that helps it. Let me turn it on and off and see if that helps it. No, I ain't standing on top of no RV. You're a very funny guy. Here, I'll show you what it looks like now. What do you mean to believe in coincidence? That depends. That's with the Wi-Fi on. I'll be damned. It's working better tonight with the Wi-Fi on? Dave, I'm not making a big thing about you. We're mainly talking about the trolls. Steve Sprague and Scott Winslow Albert and them, because they're stuck on that. You know, if you've been around, you'd know that. We're not really per se picking on you. It's more towards Steve Sprague and Scott Winslow Albert or anyone in general. But I'm not picking on it. Other people are the ones that keep posting about it, not me. I just answer back to what y'all are saying. Had you not mentioned this, nobody would have said nothing about it. Right or wrong. So you brought this up, not me, but please don't blame it on me. I'm not mad at you or nothing. I just told you my feelings. I don't understand why it's anyone's business, and I wouldn't ask nobody that, but I'm not the one making comments until someone else does. So, I mean, had you not made that comment, nobody would be able to make a comment back. Right or wrong. So, you know, don't take it out on me, man. I'm not mad at you none. I ain't picking on you. Scott Howard's a dumbass. We know that one. Woody loves wood. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Well, I think them people brought it upon themselves when y'all say stuff like that. I don't encourage it and all, but, you know, they bring it on themselves. See, it's stupid shit like that, Dave, calling someone crusty nuts. How about we call you Asswipe Dave, you know? I bet you'd like that as much as I'd like being called crusty nuts, Asswipe Dave. Better yet, why don't you just be a human being and not call people nothing? Maybe by their name. Oh, I don't know, Snaps, you tell me. Don't know, Snaps, you tell me. And see, it might not even be the same Dave James. You never know, because see, some of these trolls will use other people's names and come on here. Like, one or two of you been on here or come on here, and we'll say, you know, like Will. I know Will for sure. I remember they pretended to be Will, but there's a couple of times they pretend to be someone, and then all of a sudden, Doug. They pretended to be Doug one time, and then Doug showed up. It was like, oh wow, look at that, two Dougs. Arkansas Bob. Dave's not here. Dave's not here. I'll never forget that in Cheech and Chong. Dave's not here. Well, it's hard to pretend to be you because you're a moderator. They pretended to be Will before he was a moderator. And then they tried to make me think that I took the wrench away, and I went and gave it to him, and I thought, oh, well, wait a minute, that can't be. And I went and took it back, and I figured out it was a troll. But yeah, it's real hard for them to pretend to be the moderator because they can't put that wrench up there. Oh, it's tasting better every swallow. That first swallow is rough because I don't drink beer very much. I used to drink a 40 every day, religiously. When I was doing that cocaine and working on the cars for that Cuban every day. Oh yeah. They give me a little baggie of Coke and a 40 ounce, and I'd just go out and work my ass off all day long. Man, I can't wait for tomorrow and let this thing run for a little while. I'm looking so forward to that. Drop suds, not bombs. No, drop buds, not bombs. You drop suds as in like beer or something, nah, you have more people fighting and stuff. No. I disagree with dropping suds as in alcohol. Drop buds, not bombs. That's what I say. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Frankie. Put your glasses on. Thank you, Eddie. Oh, he came to Kansas and all, but he didn't stop. Thank God they know better, is all I'm going to say. Thank God they know better. Sorry I misread that one there. Misread it, Frank. Thanks, Eddie, for the heads up. I do that every once in a while. I don't know why, but I do. It's a brain glitch. Oh, I don't know if he, well, I just go by what he says. I'm not, he says he was in Kansas. But they say all kinds of stupid shit all the time. And you can go up to a map and act like you're there and whatnot. So, but he did go and he was in Illinois because he went to go see Aaron Jones. Homemade pizza, there you go. I had Hunt Brothers Pizza, aka gas station pizza. Oh, goodness sakes. Oh, like he's going to scare me. Hey, I won't argue with their Z-flat. I won't argue with you at all. But here's my take on that. When you say it's a flat earth, I wouldn't argue with that at all. But let me ask you a question. Who gives a shit? Whether it's flat, whether it's round, whether it's a pyramid or a Rubik's fucking cube. Is it not planet Earth? Whatever longitude or latitude that you're at on planet Earth is planet Earth. And we're supposed to be tenders of the earth and taking care of it. That's why the Creator gave it to us and created us, was to till and take care of the earth. Not poke holes and suck fluids out and put chemtrails in the skies and shit. So right now, I agree with you, the earth's flat. There are going to be a lot of people tell you it's around there. And we need to get over that arguing bullshit and just say, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? It's planet Earth, no matter what it looks like. If it's doing some salt spinning, whatever it is want to think that it's doing. It don't change the fact it's planet Earth, and we need to start taking care of it and nurturing it. Because we're destroying Earth. Man is destroying Earth every day. Ooh. Gotta take care of Mother Earth. I mean, I care about Earth. I don't care if it's round, square, rectangle, or nothing. But I care about the fact that no matter what you want to call it, argue about, it's still Mother Earth. And we got to take care of Mother Earth. You wish Elon Musk takes you out the Earth. I don't know what that means. Elon Musk is a dumbass to think if he can escape Earth. Nobody gets past the firmament. If there was a real thing of space saucers coming from other galaxies to ours, When they flew by our galaxy, they had locked the fucking door, man. They don't want no humans come. They'd be so far more advanced than any one of us. They don't want us on their spaceships. If they was actually interstellar traveling from other guys, you think they're gonna stop here? Hell no, they're gonna lock the door so nobody gets aboard. Oh, you ain't gonna see the Earth is round. I don't give a shit what you say. Elon Musk, nobody's gonna see that it's round. Hell, you ever been just on 7 Mile Bridge down the Keys? Come on, 7 miles and no curvature? I mean, I'm not that stupid. I would hope you ain't that stupid. It's absolutely flat, except where some places they build a hump into it so the boats could go underneath because it don't open, no drawbridge. Well, look at 7 Mile Bridge down the Keys. That some is as flat as can be for miles. No curvature whatsoever. Okay, tell me how we're on a curved planet. Bullshit. How come every space program, you're right, everything, helicopters, airplanes, every one of them are all on a flat Earth. Their course, their plot, everything is done on a flat Earth scale. If it's curved, how come? Oh, I forget. Just like if you drove straight down, you'd automatically turn right side up somehow when you got to China. Yeah, one of them stupid things that they can't explain. Okay. Absolutely. Earth, you see them. Whoever invented the snow globe knows exactly what it is. You see the snow globe? It's an oval or round platform, could be square, whatever, but it's a dome. And you shake it and it'd be snowing and shit. That's what Earth is. We're just under a big dome. Eventually people's going to find out about the ice wall and that there's more continents outside of the ice wall. And that's where your other beings are, and spaceships and stuff. They're within Earth. They're not in outer space. They're not in outer space. There's no such thing as outer space. They're right here on our planet. Oh, bullshit, you ain't going to see the curvature of Earth over 7 miles. That's a dumbass statement. Even Google will tell you more than that, wrong than that. But better yet, what about nowadays with the phones and stuff? You can see across Lake Michigan and stuff 30 and 40 miles away and still see the horizon. Yeah. But no, you'd see the curvature within a mile. A mile you'd see the curvature. Just a little bit, but you'd see the curvature. All airplanes and stuff would have to fly with their nose tilted down, basically, as they're going, but they don't. They fly on a flat Earth plane. Yeah, absolutely, Eddie. Hey, right on. Everybody needs to sign that petition, Z-Flat. Oh, absolutely, Big Stank. Absolutely. Neil Armstrong even admitted that he didn't go to the moon and shit, and people still want to believe that the Earth is round or whatever, or that we walked on the moon. Let me ask you a question. What powered all the cameras and lights and everything when we was on the moon? What powered all that equipment? Couldn't have been batteries, because you have extreme heat and extreme cold. And batteries, So it couldn't have been batteries, and you see no generators. And even if it's batteries, you didn't see solar panels. So where the hell did they get all this power from? How did a Land Rover go all over the moon? Where was the gas station? Did it do it on batteries? How come we don't have that battery technology right now? But we did 50 years. I mean, see, none of it makes sense if you stop and think about it. Not a damn thing about us walking and driving on the moon stuff makes a bit of sense. None of it. Well, I don't know what they taught you in the Navy, but there's a Chinese bridge that's 100 and some miles long, and it is flat. Flat. I just haven't been on China and been on that bridge. But I know China just opened a bridge like 110 miles long, and it is flat. No curvature. Flat. Yeah, they never went. Everyone needs a bong. Absolutely. Oh, if they taught you the truth about the earth not being round and we're in the firmament and whatnot, then it would prove God, or it would prove a creator. And they can't do that. Well, they could, but they don't want to. It will prove the God exists. There ain't no flag flying on the moon. Oh, you mean when it had no air or nothing and it was waving? Yeah. How about the footprint don't match the astronaut's boot? How did they film the astronaut, the very first man to step off onto the moon, like they claim? Who filmed that? Who put the camera on the moon to film that? Wouldn't there have to be somebody outside that craft on the moon already to film him stepping off the first step on the moon for mankind and all? Okay, and then when the little thing sparked like a sparkler and supposedly took off and it went straight up like a crane was pulling it up, what'd they do? Come back and re-land to pick up the cameraman? Who filmed that? I mean, if anybody uses just a little bit of sense, because back then we didn't have these cameras and all this stupid bullshit like we do now. They had film that was actually recorded on tape and stuff. It wasn't even digital back then. But yet we could call from the moon and talk to the president and the bullshit. Oh yeah, Buzz admitted we never went. Oh, they said they lost the technology and it's too expensive to remake. You know there's more technology in your damn wristwatch than was in the computers on the rocket ships back in that day and all? Absolutely. If we'd ever been to the moon, it'd be colonized. Because see, there's no oxygen, no nothing, whatever. Remember, you have to wear lead boots. You could just jump and float infinity. If there was a true station, why don't we have our rockets and stuff there? You wouldn't need the fuel to get out of the atmosphere and stuff like they say they do here on Earth. See, it makes too much sense that we would colonize the moon. But the moon and the sun are within the firmament. They're not nowhere near as far as they want you to think they are. Nowhere near as far as they want you to think they are. And they're within the firmament, just like the book of Enoch could tell you. Yep. Yo, Will. Oh, well, you know, like the Bible, Ethiopian Bible, whatnot, go look at the book of Enoch. Earth is a flat surface on a pillar, and it has four corners. You ain't gonna find no damn four corners on a spear. So I don't know what Bible you're reading and stuff, but no. Yeah, right. Well, see, you know too. The Bible says it has pillars, and it says it has four corners, and there's an angel in each corner. And I have people tell me, oh, they can have four corners on a spear. No, you can't. Can't be done. Can't happen. Hey, did everybody see my new eyes? If you haven't seen the new eyes and want me to show them to you, I will. Pizza, pizza. Oh, you want to see the eyes again? Okay, I'll show you the eyes again. Ah. I hope I didn't mess up the programming when I was messing with them earlier. Ah. I probably messed up the programming. Oh, I got to reprogram them. Yep. There we go. He had a little bit to smoke there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought you'd like them. They're going to do a really cool one here in a minute. They are pretty cool, huh? Yeah, they probably pissed. Just wait till I get all the LEDs and stuff, man. Like I say, I planned on putting a couple dollars of that accident money back into her, you know what I mean? She's the one that took a hit in the ass to get us the check to fix the engine, so might as well make her look a little purty, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, if I don't have to spend any more getting her road and everything, and I find a place cheap enough to rent for the month and whatnot, and I can spend 100, I'm going to get one for each side window, for the writing, not for the eyes, but for the writing. David, why don't you believe what the Bible says? Yeah, we do have a troll at times, Will. No, they're not little TV screens. They're just little LED boards. They're little LED boards. Yeah, I got them on Amazon. They start out from $29 all the way up to $79. Absolutely, Frank. It's something you could never comprehend. Yeah, I mean, Dave, why do you believe the earth's round and shit? Because idiot people taught you that. But my question is, why don't you believe the Bible? If you was to actually pick it up and look at Revelations, we're living in Revelations right now. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles could see that. We're living in Revelations, exactly how the Bible says right now. So, people don't believe in the Bible, man, I think they're real dumbasses. Well, you're an idiot if you think it's something that somebody just made up. That'd be cool, Eddie. Absolutely, Big Stank. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Right on, brother. You know. I've used that same saying too. Instead of asking important questions like, why do people keep their head in the King James that was rewrote 16 times and don't go look in the Hebrew or something? That would be my question. Or why not go look at the book of Enoch, the one that was left out of the Bible? It wasn't left out because God didn't want it in the Bible. It was left out because they chose not to put it in the Bible. There's a lot of difference. And the ones that chose not to put it in the Bible has to answer to the Father above about that. And if he really, that's why it's the basic. And he tells you to seek and to study. That means find out what his name is. It's not God. It's not even Jesus when it comes to Christ. And he wasn't born in the middle of winter either. If you was the master of earth like Satan is, and you fooled everybody to think that Christ was born on Christmas Day in the middle of winter, you just got the biggest April Fool's joke ever played. And it was played by Satan. Because there's a better chance that Christ was born on April Fool's Day than on Christmas Day. None of us know exactly. But I guarantee you it's a hell of a lot closer to April Fool's Day, might be why we have April Fool's Day, as to Santa Claus. Everybody wants to go to church on Sunday. Well, they're not celebrating the Sabbath. The Sabbath was Saturday. Ain't nobody gave the Pope permission to change it, just like the calendar. You don't believe in the Bible, but you believe that we have 12 months and 30 and 31 days and all this other crap? Bullshit. There's 13 months and 28 days in every month and 1 day over for the resurrection. Yeah, go look at a turtle. And those are things I get out of the Bible, so that's why I believe in the Bible. I don't get it from man. Absolutely, Will. Yeah, Dave sounds more and more like Scott Winslow Albert, the one that told me on told us on tape that he don't believe in Jesus. Well, Eddie, I don't know about that. Because like I say, he wants to come on here worried about my shower, and then he wants to nickname me Krusty Nuts. You know, that's why it's Asshole Dave. Everybody's going to hear you. Hell, nowadays everything's a touchy subject. I don't believe in man's religion. I do not believe in man's religion, man's Christianity or nothing. I believe in my own heart, my own religion. I read the Bible like I'm supposed to, and I seek out the truth. And I don't believe in man's religion. Hell, my brother's a Baptist preacher, and I think he's going to go straight to hell, and he's helping a lot of other people take them straight to hell. But, you know, that it is what it is. He thinks he's great and wonderful and doing the right thing. Who knows? We're going to find out when we die, aren't we? Oh, when I went to foster homes, I went to Pentecostal, you name it, Catholic, that, all of them. I never understood why preachers would touch little boys and, you know, all kinds of things. It just none of that stuff made sense. It turned me so far away from religion and God. But that's what they wanted to do. That's what they, you know. Yeah, talk about the petition. We can talk about anything anybody wants. We are all flesh will go back to earth, and the spirit will go on. Absolutely. Nah, the last perfect person on earth they crucified. John, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could get people as excited and talking about the petition as we do other things, like the flat Earth and this, that, and the other. We can get all kind of good conversation, but we don't really get on how we can change this petition and stuff. I say it all the time, and to make sure that y'all sign the petition, please, and stuff. But I guess if we kept it petition only, it'd be a boring channel. So I try and let people come on and we discuss whatever, you know what I mean? And if it gets too bad or out of hand, that's why I had the moderators. Oh no, it's never a bad idea to talk about God. You got to people sign, that's cool, and we got to get a few more and a few more. Yeah, absolutely. You can't talk about the Lord enough. You just can't, Will. I got to agree with that. I wouldn't be sitting here and doing what I'm doing right now today had it not been for the good Lord above. Y'all know that from Labor Day when this thing first broke down and the cop called the tow truck and I didn't have to pay. I did send them $50, by the way. I did send the company $50. The guy was surprised as hell. I asked him to request $50 on Cash App, and he did, and I sent him $50. They were surprised as hell. It took me a little while, but hey, I try to keep my word. I try to keep my word. A man's only as good as his word. Oh yeah, all of you have been pretty good at trying to get others to sign, and I appreciate that. And that's how we've got to the number we have now. Until a couple months ago, I was stuck at 500. It took me 5 months to get to the 500. So, even though it's not going up in leaps and bounds, it's grown in the last 2 months what took 5 months to do. So it's getting better. And I know when I get back out on the road, but we're talking February, March, maybe even April, before I really can get back out on the road and traveling here, there, and everywhere. But maybe in between we can get attention. Maybe after I get the LEDs and I do a nice little video of the evening of Cannebago, it'll go viral on TikTok or YouTube or something and get people's attention, and they sign the petition. You never know what it takes to get someone to do something. And, decorating the hell out of this and whatnot and getting people, it may be the answer. Who knows? Oh, absolutely. Why do you think the trolls ain't here, Will? You start talking about God and everything, hey, them trolls, they go away. Well, I'm here in Wichita, so I'm in Kansas with you. Trying to get over to Missouri, and hopefully after we finish up working on the vehicle tomorrow, we get to take it there day after, weather permitting. It's supposed to be a high of 60 and sunny. That's why we decided to do the flywheel tomorrow. Well, I hope to be coming through Joplin in a couple of days. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise and the motorhome runs. well, mobile billboard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to find out tomorrow what's up with it. Yeah, definitely. The only thing we've been minus is that flywheel. And that's the good Lord looking out for me. Because I had the total wrong flywheel and I could have screwed up my main bearing or oil seal or whatever. So I'm just so blessed that it didn't go on yesterday or fit or nothing. So, yeah. But we've got set it on top of the other one. They match perfectly. And they're both made in Mexico. So it's the same flywheel, but a new one. And he didn't even have to go to the junkyard to get it. He went to go pick up his kid or take his kid to school. Was talking to another dad, you know, dropping their kids off. And mentioned he was working on the RV and we had to go out to the junkyard to get a 454 flywheel. And the guy says, hey, I got one hanging up in my shop. How would you like to buy that one? He didn't even have to leave town or nothing. So, oh yeah, he's coming. Even if he don't come, it's going to be fixed tomorrow. I mean, hell, I can put it in. I just wanted to pay him, help him get some money. I mean, this ain't nothing I can't do. And if for some reason he can't make it tomorrow or nothing, I'll get her done. I guarantee you that. But here's a chance I had a little extra money to pay out and I can help someone and they can help me. Yeah, I keep forgetting the cheers part. But no, I feel really good about it, my friends. I do. I think she's going to be Peachy King. Because, I mean, the 3 or 4 times I poured a little gas in and heard it go, rump, I was, you know, impressed. Now, I haven't done that since I've got the exhaust all buttoned up and fixed. I can't wait to hear it next time. Oh yeah, helping each other, paying it forward. That's why one of the first things I did was send one of my followers $500 to help them out. Well, that was the second thing I done. First thing was I sent a couple of grand to help my daughter out and grandkids. But then I sent $500 to help one of my followers out. And that's because I could, you know, and I had a way to do it. Just like buying the 1,000 little figurines. I had that money, and I said when they first gave me that offer, I don't know if y'all remember, I said I was going to send my daughter a couple grand, I was going to send a friend 500, and I was going to buy 1,000 of the figurines. And I did exactly that, first 3 things. First 3 things. Wow, Will. Right on. Right on. Powerful, powerful story there, my brother. Betty's kicking his ass. You kicking his ass, Betty. Absolutely. A man's nothing without his word. I like that. One part equals one dream. I didn't know that. I'm doggone, it's getting about time for me to get out of here, folks. I can't wait to get to bed, wake up, get this put on. I'd love to let it sit here and idle for a half hour, 40 minutes. Take it, well, not just idle, but, run it through the paces. Take her down the road to the truck stop. Well, I don't care what you think, asshole Dave. I really don't. I love proving people wrong, so it will be my pleasure to prove you wrong, asshole Dave. Remember, I only give you that nickname because you want to give me a nickname. You deserve that name more than I deserve the one Krusty Nuts. So if you want to play the name game, I can do that too. Hey, thank you, Eddie, and yeah, everybody drive safely if you can. Goodness sakes. That tastes pretty good towards the end. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a 6-pack of Corona and a thick steak. Hey, my friends, make sure you sign the petition, please, at 420jim.com. If you just go to 420JIM and look it up, the word petition pops up, click on it. Add your name to the petition, help me fight. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need it federally legal everywhere. Be part of the solution instead of part of the problem, you know what I mean? We need everybody to sign. Anyhow, I had the message come in. Make sure you sign and share that petition, please. If you would, when you see my videos and stuff here on YouTube, these lives or whatever, give the screen a double tap, a quick tap. That tells the algorithm if you like it and you want to share it to others, or the algorithm to share. Very important. If you subscribe to the channel, cool. They don't cost nothing. And share it with everyone. I'd really, really, really appreciate that. Oh, I hear you, Will. Yeah, federally illegal in your room. There you go. Hey, my friends, for those that don't know, I try and come on here at noon and 7 p.m. daily. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Now, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'm a minute or two late, so bear with me. Not too many times, just the right amount of times, Will. Not too many times. He's there when we need it, whether we know it or not. He's there. It's just whether we accept the help and everything, and then we're doing right and whatnot. You know what I mean. Whatever be His will. That's why when I pray and everything, I always try and include in there whatever be His will. Because it's not my will, it's the Father's will. Wow. Well, Will, you know the story about my friend getting shot and killed beside me and all. It's things like that, kid in your yard, your friends dying. It's things like that change you and open your eyes. And, that's what opened them for me anyway. Who will be where with a spanner tomorrow? What the hell's a spanner? What does he will be there with a spanner tomorrow mean? Somebody want to explain that to me? I lost somewhere. Wow, Will, that's wild. Nobody wants to explain what that means? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. God will be. Damn, Will. Wow. Damn. Well, my friends, let me get on out of here. The dogs want to get fed and walk. I want to get that done, go to bed and all. Please join me tomorrow at noon and again at 7 p.m. I'm not going to say we're going to have it running by noon. I don't know what time we're going to start working on it in the morning. I mean, we should know within 2 to 3 hours whenever we start. But heck, we might not start until noon. Depends on the weather. That's all right, asshole. And call what you want, asshole. Anyhow, peace, love, and cannabis for all. On one team, one dream, united we stand. And if we try, we can all get along. The dogs love you. I love you. Most of all, Jesus loves you. About time one of y'all timed that troll out. Peace, y'all. I love you, the dog loves you, and Jesus loves you. Y'all have a great evening. I was wondering when somebody's going to finally slap the troll. Good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.